its promise to return to the streets, but with threats by authorities to tear down any temporary campsite, the protesters have started looking for somewhere else to occupy.
Starting out once again in the middle of the CBD, the Occupy Melbourne protesters return. But no longer allowed to camp in the city, between 2,000 and 3,000 people marched on Treasury Gardens, close to the Victorian State Parliament.
There are different causes here, but the commonality between these causes and around the world is that we're not happy with the way things are.
We're here because we believe that the world is to be shared and loved by everybody, not to be divided and conquered by the few.
With a massive police presence, the question was whether these protesters would conquer this public parkland.
With a team of legal observers, they're all wearing bright orange vests like this one.
They may be called Occupy Melbourne, but unlike fellow protesters in other countries, they've been unable to secure any city space. The police have told these protesters that if anybody tries to erect a tent here, it will be removed. And if anybody tries to stop that from happening, they'll be arrested. But protest leaders say they're also under the impression that if anybody tries to sleep on the grass here, they'll be fined hundreds of dollars.
Well, at the moment, that's a decision for individuals whether they want to set up tents, and also a decision for the General Assembly whether or not, as a movement, we're going to start constructing things.
The General Assembly is at the centre of this movement, a form of small, direct democracy. The crowd votes on everything. A long debate and a show of hands saw them move en masse to the grounds of RMIT University, about a kilometre away. But the university ordered them to go. With tempers fraying, they're left to vote on what to do next. Jeff Waters, ABC News.